How convenient to have fallen into a crevice that shielded us from the avalanche. I'm sure you broke a couple ribs. And by the way, I'm not walking this slow. This is as fast as it's allowing me to go. There we go. Is there anything down here? Nope. Doesn't look like it. I do appear to be hurt.
There.
Mark of the Rift. You've gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage and can even kill some enemies instantly. Mark of the Rift is a focus-based... Anything down here? No. Oh, loot. Holy crap, a blizzard. Ah, burned out. Maybe it's just me, but going out in the middle of a blizzard did not sound like a really good idea. Why would you do that? Huh, it's dark there. You can see blue sky.
Embers. Recent.
I must say, I find it difficult to believe that the Inquisition would have gotten this far. Well, okay, I don't actually know how long I was out, but it just seems kind of long.
There! It's her!
Thank the Maker!
Well, just in time. I'm surprised we managed to get some Brontos along with us.
What would you have me tell them? This isn't what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
They're arguing about what we do next. I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
My character should believe, so we'll go ahead and...
Perhaps I was meant for this, but that didn't help at Haven. I want to believe Andraste is with me, but doubt is everywhere.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will come. The night is long,
And the path is dark. Look to the sky for one day soon. The dawn will come. Bear your blade and raise it high. Stand your ground, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky for what is.
faith is made stronger by facing doubt. Untested, it is nothing.
A word. A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause. Or fracture it. The orb Corypheus carried, the power he used against you, it is Elven. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion that destroyed the Conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people will react when they learn of the orb's origin.
How do you know
All right.
this?
What is it, and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think it Tevinter. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
If you've something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide. There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
Neat.
Skyhold.
I have no idea what notifications we're getting.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage. If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus, what drew him to you.
This all began with Andraste's blessing. It was that simple.
Yet did her blessing grant you worthiness? Or was it given because you were already worthy? Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it. You.
It's unanimous? You all have that much confidence in me.
All of these people have their lives because of you. They will follow.
That wasn't the question.
I will not lie. Handing this power to anyone is troubling. But I have to believe this is meant to be. There would be no Inquisition without you. How it will serve, how you lead, that must be yours to decide.
How would my character answer? Is she so religious that she'll say, I'll be a servant of faith? Or is it about Corypheus? After all, she did run into him and she saw him for what he was. I'll do it for my own power.
Corypheus will never let me live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us. Have our people been told?
They have. And soon, the world.
Commander, will they follow?
Inquisition, will you follow? Will you fight? Will we triumph? Your leader, your herald, your Inquisitor! So this is where it begins.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
I'm sure too.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army he's growing. The Envy Demon gloated about a massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that. Everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing. He can help.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
No, that shared look.
Well, then, we stand ready to move on both of these concerns.
On your order, Inquisitor.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
Let's try to prevent that from happening.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin filled with battered soldiers.
If you shut your mouth and opened your eyes, you'd see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
Thank you. Okay, so yeah, here's the throne that I shall be using, and it said up in the corner, you know, one of 21 thrones, but I think those thrones are, I think most of the stuff that they're referring to is, sorry, I'm distracted by all the notifications, that's a lot. Recruit an Arcanist at the war table, yeah, I can do that. Anyway, all of the items that they're asking for or about, thrones and beds and blah blah blah. Those I think are purchased rather than found within the game. So, I won't really be showing those off. Sorry. Josephine, you're the closest. Talk to me!
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
We need to attend this ball.
We don't have enough sway with the court to arrange an invitation. Perhaps a few more alliances.
Or soldiers.
We need a greater presence in Orlais. And soon.
Yeah, no worry about that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and hit the war room so that I can send everybody on their quests, or a few people on their quests, while I give everyone the grand tour of the base. Oh gosh, it's been so long I don't remember if I was actually building up to anything in particular. 4 more points needed. Oh god. Oh, I have 2. That's not bad. The trainee herbalists. Gain a collection of 1. I don't care about that. A detailed study of magic and the places and creatures that interact with it. Opens up new dialogue options related to the Fate or Arcane studies. Grants plus 50% XP for each codex. Optimal cutting. Yeah. Eagle-eyed, training and spotting where the pattern breaks in nature and civilization grants a significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. Bolster the number of researchers working to study those who stand against the Inquisition. Grants an additional plus 50% XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. Applied retroactively. Ooh. Actually sounds really good. Let's do it.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Are you?
I suppose not. Haven was trying.
To the leaders of the Inquisition, it was glorious, I tell you. Mother Havera stood in my office and apologized, actually apologized, for any inconvenience I or my colleagues have suffered. Considering the derision with which her ilk have treated us, hearing her assurances that further rhetoric against the university would be heavily sanctioned was a pleasure. Regardless of whether or not it holds once a divine is elected, I offer the Inquisition my thanks and have sent along a few items our professors thought might be of interest. Or Legion Army Warrior Arm. Nice! I like that. Investigate the strange chalk markings, a spy's report. Post set up along the Imperial Highway looks ostensibly to guard trade routes and facilitate procuring supplies for the Inquisition. Eyes on all approaches. Fourth night, a caravan carrying refugees makes camp nearby for protection. After midnight, a young woman on crutches makes small talk with the patrol guard. After he passes, she crouches and makes the mark on a tent post. The woman pretends for half an hour to know nothing. When it becomes clear the ruse will not work, she kisses an Andrastian locket and says, "Glory to those across the sea." She dies. The locket was poison. Well, that wasn't very helpful. The Serpent of Nevera. Liberate Empress du Lion. Make contact in the Emerald Graves. Emerald Graves and Empress du Lion are places to go to. So we will do that. And the Exalted Plains is somewhere to go to. Save Valcoline from the Venatori. Investigate Hunter Fell. Okay, you know, for all the work that we need to do in Orlais, we certainly still have a lot more to do in frickin' Ferelden. Acquire the Arcanist. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Skyhold has incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The war and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an Arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this Arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. Okay, it doesn't really matter which one we choose. It's going to take 0 time. Alliance can overwhelm any concern. The owners of where she will travel need only be convinced of the worth of pleasing us. Fulberts and you will secure safety along the Imperial Highway. Let's do Liliana. I have to admit, I'm really partial to Liliana. Arcanist has been secured despite great cost and considered more than a few traditional-minded mages. She waits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Conscript for the Inquisition. Well, that settles it. We face a darkspawn magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwell's treaties and we have cause. They just will require a little persuasion. Information conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen even the tightest lips. We need to bolster our forces. Let me conscript more soldiers. Oh. Josephine, information. I don't know, I kind of agree with Cullen on this. We need soldiers. Let's do it.
All right.
Ambassador Montelier. Although we have not always seen eye to eye, I believe that on the subject we will be in perfect agreement. I would like to build a monument at the site where Haven stood, as a memorial to all those who gave their lives defending the faith. Shall we work together to honor these fallen heroes, Madame Ambassador? Marquise de Relion. I believe Marquis, I think. He was the one who owned Haven and allowed us to stay there until, you know.
At your service.
Let's go and do Josephine since she was actually asked for. Inquisitor, the Venatori mage captured by the Bulls Charters at Redcliffe has given us valuable information on how the Venatori were able to co-opt the rebel mages. Specifically, he speaks of an agent among the Ferelden nobility who prepared the mages at Redcliffe for the Venatori. Arl Gallagher Wolf, evidently allied with the Venatori with good intentions. He believed the rebel mages would withdraw to Deventer, where they would lead a better life while their absence restored peace and stability to Ferelden. I have informed none outside the Inquisition of this matter. What do we do with this information is your decision. Sister Liliana. The Arl does not know what we know. He could easily pass along misinformation in good faith. Arl Wolf should be tried and executed. This is the price of doing business with the Venatori. Oh gosh. 7 hours.
Let's see what we have.
Okay, that's all I can do. I don't think did I even do